Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Divinity Original Sin 2. In today's episode we're going to head off into the Black Pits.
This Magister didn't die by a sword, anyway. Something's afoot here.
There's some void work in here. Losa still isn't in the fight, which is kind of insane. Which means I can get a height advantage. And freeze that guy. Perfect. Alright, so it's my turn. Height advantage is always good. Alright. So he's frozen, I don't have to worry too much about him. I could also save these Magisters, but I don't like Magisters, so I don't really care. He's frozen. He's chilled, unfortunately, not frozen. But I'm frozen. So all three of them are frozen, and I doubt I can do 270 damage in one thing, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, did like 190, that's not too bad. I think we end there. How much does Go Cooling do? 69 to 75. So it won't take him out. Dazing Bolt probably will take the rest of that magic gone. Good. He's shocked. Let's do some rain. That'll stun him, and then I think we're good. I like it when everybody on the entire field is controlled. It makes things easier. And these guys are doing physical damage, which is kind of useless for the most part, but oh, whoops. Oh no, you're in the way. Okay. Alright, he's stunned. Stunned. Frozen still. I don't think there's a whole lot I can do to this Void Worker to control it at this point. It doesn't get a turn until next round anyway, though, so I'm less worried. So I think what I do is I just do damage here. Makes more sense to come down here. It's pretty ridiculous how much control I have as this build. I kind of love it. Cool. I don't really know what to do. Let's just do Burn Cage. I want to use efficient AP, which is why I'm going for that. Well, that guy's likely gonna die. Let's see. The Worm Tremor. That entangles them, so that's something at least. I guess we just shoot this guy. can't quite get both of them, annoyingly. So I'm just going to throw them all at this Voidling. That'll hit both of them, though. Cool. As I said, lots of control. This guy's not in a good way. 400, 280. That'll kill that one, I believe. It didn't. It got close, but it didn't. That's kind of insane. Should be able to do that, though. And let's do that. Now, I don't really know what the Red Prince is going to pull off. I guess just shoot this guy a couple of times. Oh my god, I got the sleep. That's insane. And she woke it up immediately, so that's pointless. He's coming for you. That should finish it, I think. Pretty easily. Perfect.
Bloody shambles, this. My thanks for your help.
You got anything interesting? Not really, no.
He takes a pull from a water canteen, then splashes some over his blood-stained hands.
You're welcome. Is that your blood?
No, it ain't mine. A sorcerer fugitive was hiding here. Some of the locals were stupid enough to help him. We got a tip-off, but he wasn't willing to go quietly. These Voidwoken appeared, thanks to him. It was messy. A lot of the locals didn't make it, and those that did, well, there's a price for helping sorcerers.
If sorcerers weren't being hounded in the first place, then none of this might have happened.
Any trace of gratitude for your help against the Voidwoken drains away.
Take my advice and don't say another word. Hear me? Sorcerers brought this plague down on us. Them and the sort of folk who see fit to help them. They'll all get what they deserve. You can join them if you like. Otherwise you can shut your trap.
I'll spit in his face and reach for my weapon.
Damned idiot! You asked.
You would have absolutely died if it wasn't for me. And now you're gonna die anyway. This woman is just gonna stay frozen for all of time, I've decided. I've also decided I'm gonna kill her. Oh, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, I am. Perfect. Wow, I immediately froze him. That's insane. I may as well keep my other ice spell so I can freeze him next turn as well. Like, there's no real reason for me to use that. I guess just shoot him. I'll shoot him 3 times. I don't think he can get to me because he's too much of an idiot. So, we're kind of okay for the most part. Let's do some rain, because that oil is going to annoy me later. There we go. Perfect. Global cooling. This idiot really shouldn't have, like, tried to... Well, I say try to attack. He just annoyed me, which is why I killed him. But he deserved it. Alright. He had all his buy inventory. That's kind of useful. Poor civilians that they murdered because they're fucking assholes. A Void Touch Bear had a diamond, which is interesting. Okay. More dead civilians. There's a couple of books on here, but I don't think I care about anything. Really? No, not really. I want to come out here because there's a teleporter point. Also some Bolotus apparently, but I don't really care about the Bolotus.
The bitter air warms.
More dead civilians. Whether these were killed by a Voidwoken or the Magisters. Hard to tell. Probably the Magisters.
Some slain by Voidwoken. Others, perhaps not.
Mm-hmm. It's a shame. Actually, while I'm here. Hello.
The spirit of a matronly woman stands before you. She shakes her head as she soundlessly argues with someone unseen. A faint sound catches your ear, the rasp of metal upon leather, a sword unsheathed. The spirit's eyes bulge with panic. She raises her arms protectively. A chilling sensation passes right through you.
I stepped in front of the blade, by the way.
It sounds like you can hear a distant male voice utter a confused, huh? The woman's eyes seem to fix upon you, a brief flash of lucidity.
Big Magister did this. He didn't care that I was innocent. I heard them call him Stanley as I bled out on the ground.
The moment passes. There's another swish of metal through the air. The spirit collapses backwards, a silver gash opening the full width of her torso.
Poor woman.
The woman's spirit lies still on the ground, mirroring the pose of her mortal remains.
Well, that can't do.
The spirit doesn't move. She just...
Kind of a dead spirit. Alright, so... We're gonna go into the Black Pits now, and probably murder all the Magisters, because they clearly have been murdering civilians. So fuck them.
These people were slain by blades, not Voidwoken.
Indeed. What level are these? 13. What level am I? 12. Fuck it. Can't be that hard.
An executioner's blade hovers inches above a young woman's throat. The nearby Magister drones a prayer with all the passion of a silent monk's empty gaze.
The divine does not absolve a traitor of his grace. You've tended not to the seed the seven have planted. Without faith, it cannot flourish.
Call out to the Magister. What's this woman's crime?
He gives you a cool look and nods to a bloody corpse in Magister's garb.
That's the welcome the Crossleys give to law-abiding magisters. Sorcerers, though, they get bathed and fed. Ain't that right, woman?
The young woman squeezes her eyes shut in terror, but says nothing. The executioner raises his blade.
On putrid waters does swift vengeance sail. Success
He
impossible.
also claimed that all it takes for evil to prevail is for virtuous men to do nothing.
He finishes the death rite.
And so on your flesh, it must be.
Jesus.
The executioner moves to his next victim, a young man who promptly
Lunge at the
spits in Magister's face.
executioner, I've seen enough.
There's no escape from justice.
Woo! Woo! That was a lot. He had his tactical retreat back. That annoys me. Fuck! Oh, I'm dead. I don't think I'm coming out of this one, boys. Alright, so I probably cut that out, but I died. Sure. I'm slightly underleveled for this, but I think I can still do it. I just need slightly more control, I think. Which is saying something, because I have a lot of control, but... Oh wow, that was a really long time ago.
Magister didn't die by a sword anyway.
I'm gonna cut and be back where I was.
Yeah.
Oi oi oi. Alright, we're back. So I saved this time. Also, we're gonna try and pick this guy off by himself. If I can hit, Jesus. He should come back this way in a second.
These people were slain by blades, not void rovers.
Really? This guy is like... I'm shooting him with magic and he doesn't care. There we go. Cool. So I can now drag them up this way, which is good. I can kill this guy slowly while the other guys try and get to me. I want to keep control if I can. I think I actually delay my turn here. Because that'll give them a chance to catch up to me, so I can probably group them up and try and freeze a bunch, is my hope. Similar to that. Or we could just freeze this guy again, there's something else I can do. Alright, so let's end turn here. I think once again I delay turn here. That'll give them a chance to catch up. Kind of annoying, but I prefer he wastes on that guy than try and hit someone else. That guy will make it to us, but I'm less worried about that. I think I delay again. Wow, that worked out better than possibly could have. God, that's a lot of damage. I want these guys to group up as much as possible. That guy didn't move at all, which is intriguing to me. Okay, so... I can get all three there. Cool. Can only get these two, but worth it. Chilled. In fact, frozen straight up. Once again, this should be radius enough that I can hit all of them. Indeed it is. I'm gonna chain lightning this one. Fair amount of damage. This guy's shocked. Stunned. Chilled. Stunned. If I can kill some dudes, then we'll be in much better shape. Bone cage up. Slip over. Damn it. He froze me, but that's fine because it's Lucy's turn, so I can unfreeze me. We can also pump... Do I care about uncanny evasion? Probably not. I think more damage is what we want. So... let's do... not necessarily a full buff round, but at least a semi-buff round. I can get all of them in a worm tremor, so I will. Silent Watcher is annoying, but I don't think he really knows where to go. He's going to try and come all the way around, which is... I mean, that works for me. Am I currently standing on ice? I don't think I am. So I want to move forward a bit so that I am standing on ice. It gets everybody in a global cooling. He has a lot of magic armor, but these guys don't have a lot of health, so... I just need a way to kill them, though. Didn't fucking kill him. Jesus, it's so annoying. Getting a good out of initiative order though is smart. Should definitely do that. Uncanny evasion working how I want it to. He just never swapped me with a corpse. I didn't know he could do that. Good to know though. Solora is falling down over and over again. One step forward. Earthquake. $200. Barrage does a lot of damage. This guy's pretty much out of the fight because he's dumb, which I'm good with. Alright. So Magister here is probably the biggest problem, to be perfectly honest, but... I think that's correct. Only one of them hit him, annoyingly. We're in a much better position than we were last time, that's for damn sure, but... It's now 2v2, and I feel much better in that scenario, but it's still not great. You know what? I'm actually going to delay turn so he becomes unfrozen, so I can freeze him again. Inquisitor takes very little damage from that. Get into the ice, please. Cool. Oh, really? That didn't... Oh my god. I need to eat through this magic armor on the Inquisitor. Which is easier said than done, because this Inquisitor has... like, insane amounts of armor. I've Chain Lightning next turn, that's something, I suppose. Let's save that. I'm gonna save for now. That's annoying, but I think ultimately okay. I'm having to do an extra 400 damage here, but I think I'm okay with doing an extra 400 damage. No, what's this Silent Watcher? Interesting. Yeah, sure. That's bad. That thing's nearly fucking dead. Only has 10 health. I should prioritize killing it. 10 health, I can just do that. Okay. Now what? That'll do. I can't believe that worked as well as it did. He reset, which is annoying, but I think I'm okay with it. Get away from those folks. I don't really have necro spells on her, unfortunately, but he has no physical armor, so I can do this and cripple him. That's useful. And then I guess just do damage as much as I can. Let's get some armor back.
I'll yield to none.
I mean, that works for me. I'm gonna delay because I can do this. Which is hilarious. Worm Tremor just for damage. Like, honestly, I think I'm better off not even doing damage to him yet and just buffing. We got both of us in... I do. So let's encourage as well. Alright, bleeding is nice. He can't really do physical damage, so there's no point doing that. I can't believe there are no corpses in range, but okay. I guess just get more armor back. And then save AP for next turn. Probably ultimately clever, but... I think we just want to get through as much magic armor as possible, essentially. Even though he's still buffed, I think that's still the correct option, I think. I'm in Steam now, it's nice. I think he's currently standing in electrified water, which is nice. Yeah, save the AP, I guess. Is he still magic shelled? He is. Buff him for Necro. And then with remaining... Bam. Bam. Necro. There we go. Now we're starting to get through. This does more damage. He doesn't have magic shell yet, I don't think. Woohoo! Now we got him. Frozen. Whew. It's eating through that magic armor is the problem. Once we've got it, we're good, but... He's trying to run to either this ladder, I think probably this ladder, but there's another group of enemies down there that he may also be trying to get to. I want some magic armor. Did it freeze him? It did freeze him. Good. Fantastic. I mean, I guess come up here. Sure. And then this should take him out. That was a hell of a fight. I just want to point that out. Don't go too far. Give me all your things.
Can you untie me? Thank you.
Her tear-stained cheeks quiver as she surveys the blood-spattered floorboards.
It's like a bad nightmare. Except you never wake up.
The young man grunts as he fruitlessly tries.
Thanks.
He looks to his slain brother's body. His eyes well with tears, though none break free.
Stranger.
We didn't deserve this.
Oh, please, don't go. No.
The grieving mother manages a thin smile. Even
Thank you, stranger.
she blinks out more tears, then rubs them away with the back of her hand and puts on the bravest of faces.
To lose a child. It's a mother's worst fear. I never imagined.
I'm glad to have freed her.
She considers you for a moment, then releases a heart-rending sigh.
It's true, you know, what the Magister said. My brother's boy, Gideon, he's got source in him. Now that his folks are gone, we've all he's got. We thought we could keep him safe. He's not got a spot of malice. He can't help who he is. But when the Magisters came snooping, he panicked. We all did.
She glances at the Magister corpse and shivers. Another
Shouldn't have let
Whoops.
that Hanag woman near Gid.
Hmm.
She said she could teach him, but that's when all the trouble started.
State that she's very courageous for willing to sacrifice so much. I was tempted to do that, I don't know.
mouth falls open, but she does not respond. Instead, she shakes and sobs.
As soon as the Magister fell, Gid knew what he did. He didn't even struggle when they dragged him away. Gods know where they took him.
I know where they took him.
I've already lost more than I can bear today. I pray to the Seven I haven't lost him too. You will? Oh, bless you.
I'm here to find him anyway.
He ekes out another thin smile.
Make sure he's safe. And if you can, bring him back to me.
He scans the death strewn at his feet.
Interesting, this boy has no soul. So, we know that Gwendolyn is the guy that Hanag sent us to go find, because she's worried about her apprentice. I'm gonna eat that fucker's sauce, I tell you what. Let me first just loot all this shit. Fantastic. Alright, so this fucker here, let's talk to him.
Are you proud? Proud to stand in the way of justice? Proud that you'd allow Voidwoken to raise the land? Proud of your wrongs?
Nod, I am proud. Proud to rally against the Void. Proud to fight the Magister.
A crooked sneer surfaces from the spirit's deep pit of contempt.
There's no pride more stubborn than that which comes before the fall.
His sneer widens.
I know your type. You blindly ricochet from one conflict to the next, stirring the pot while scolding the virtuous. You believe in your own honor, but you're a fraud.
Show the spirit your personal brand of justice. His source will be yours.
The Magister's spirit retains his superior airs, even as he is cursed to oblivion.
Your soul will be mine. Alright, sweet. So there's a few more things we can do here. Not least of which, there's a house over here that's burning down. It's already been a really long episode, even though, like, it hasn't really. I've been recording for an hour. Granted, that first whole fight probably turned out to be nothing, but we're going to call it here for this episode. We're going to continue doing more fights in the next episode. Apologies for the relative short episode. I think it probably will end up being after I, like, cut out that first fight where I died. I got, like, all the way near the end and then died. It was a pain in the ass. But the fight that happens up here, that's going to be a long fucking fight. Because I'm trying to save Wendell, or Winkin, or whatever the fuck his name is. Which is fucking hard. It's hard to save him, I'll tell you that. But that's going to be it for this episode. So if you like the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time, where we're going to continue down to the Black Pits and kill a bunch more Magisters, probably, because fuck them.